Isaac, what have you tried in the past 2 years to be able to have more time to spend with your kids? Like, have you tried any online businesses or anything?
I tried to like learn drop shipping.
Okay.
Yeah,
And did you anything else or just dropshipping?
like mainly drop shipping. I watched some YouTube like on trading and stuff, but haven't really gotten into it.
Okay. When you say you tried dropshipping, I guess, what does that look like? What does that mean? Like you tried? What'd you actually do?
Yeah, I watched YouTube for a while until I had a better understanding, and I reached out to some mentor. Like I bought a program for like $200. Then I
Okay.
tried to set it up like with the websites and stuff, but it seemed like I don't know, like a lot of work, and I don't know if like you would make the money that they're saying that you will. So yeah, it just feels a bit like saturated. Sure.
Okay. Okay. How long did you try for?
Like 3 months, maybe
3 months?
four. Yeah,
Or four? Which one? 3 months or 4 months?
about four. Yeah.
About 4 months?
Uh,
Okay. And that consisted of you watching YouTube videos, and then you bought a $200 course and you tried to implement it, but then you gave up on it because it got hard. Is that what happened?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, can I ask you, like, you have the goals you've mentioned to me, those are big goals.
Mhm.
You want to be able to transition out of a 9 to 5, which is like the traditional path that everyone goes down, right? That's what we were taught, in the educational system and everything. After school, after you finish college, you go and work a 9 to 5. So obviously, it's not going to be easy to escape, that rat race, right? They make it hard to escape it, and you building your own business, you making money from you doing what you enjoy and not working for someone else. Do you think that it's going to be easy, and do you think it's only going to take 3 4 months to change your life?
No.
It's like you said, it got hard. That's going to be every business. Like, business is not easy. What happens? What are you going to do when trading gets hard? Are you gonna give up on that as well?
No, it's more so like if it's also like clear in the process. I guess I didn't really have a clear process
Yeah,
either.
that makes sense. I mean, what did you get in that $200 program you got? Was it just videos?
Yeah, like just a few videos like explaining the basics. I tried to do it, but it wasn't like any clear steps on what I really should do. I tried to do them, but it wasn't
Yeah,
a lot to like cover everything.
yeah, I understand, man. Like, when you're on your own and you just have a bunch of videos to watch, it's gonna be kind of hard to figure out. Versus having a mentor, someone by your side asking them questions and them answering you. That's gonna be easier. You're still gonna put in a lot of work. It's gonna be hard work, but it's better if you have someone to ask questions to. Yeah, and you said you feel like it's also saturated. You said like two other things. Um, you stopped doing it because you feel like it was saturated, and then the other thing was like you just feel like you didn't have enough information, which we just talked about. It's kind of hard when you
Yeah,
just have videos. What do you mean you feel like it's saturated? What makes you say
I feel
that?
like people, some are making money, but it's like you find the products and stuff. It's like so many products that are like the margins are not that high. Like it's very hard to find like good products that actually sell.
Yeah, you have to
From
know
what
what
I've
you're
seen.
doing. You have to know what you're doing, and once you have the right product, once you find your winning product, that's when you start making money. That's the whole point of e-commerce. Like, your goal is to find that winning product, which is why you keep testing products. Um, so if you have that mindset of like it's saturated, just to be honest, everything, if you look at it from that mindset, is saturated. Being a doctor is saturated. Being a lawyer is saturated. Like so many people go to college to get that job, but there's only certain amount of openings available. Everything is saturated, but if you know what you're doing and you're learning from the top 1% of people, then you're only competing with 1% versus like the other 99. The other 99 are out there trying to figure out on their own, struggling. They're the ones that feel like it's saturated. But if you know what you're doing, you're only competing with 1%, you're crushing it, then it's not really saturated for you. The saturation is not even a thing. Like, take saturation and just throw it out the window. If you know what you're doing, you have the right guidance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because if I'm just like watching YouTube videos and watching like a $200 course, everyone has access to that. I'm competing with that 99%. So, did you reach out for like more advanced help, like where you have like an actual coach in the past, or no?
Like, I messaged some guy, or like I watched someone on YouTube a lot, but I don't really know. Like, there was no way to get a mentor there, but I reached out to him and asked, but I don't know.
What happened? Did he not answer you?
Yeah, I don't think I had money at the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like, I guess what's making you want to, like, after 2 years, finally go all in on something and reach out for the right help? Like, what's making you want to do that now?
Because I don't see like doing it myself. I don't see, like, I don't have that clear roadmap to what I like, or what I would need to be able to progress. I don't really know like what next steps would be. So it's like much clearer for me to have someone I can learn from that. I've actually done it before.
Right.
And like succeeded with the goals. Yeah.
For sure. And the only reason in the past why you haven't reached out for that guidance, was it only because you just didn't have the capital for it, or is there like other reasons behind it?
I mean, I would say so. I guess I was also like kind of new to the space. So I didn't know too much, but after a while, yeah, I mean, I did reach out, but yeah, I didn't have the money, and then I bought the $200 thing from him.
Yeah, and what happened? Did that like turn you off? Like from reaching
A
out
little
to help?
bit,
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe, or
Yeah.
did you fully implement everything that was in that course?
No.
Okay, so we didn't 100% fully commit ourselves.
No.
And to be honest, even 100% is not enough. Like, business is competitive, right? So like you have to show up consistently and give it 110%. But if we're giving it 50%, 80%, then it doesn't make sense for us to like even try, right? It, like I said earlier, this stuff is not easy. You trying to replace your 9 to 5 and get your freedom back, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take 110% commitment for you for it to work. It doesn't matter who's your coach, right? Like, let's just switch the subject to basketball. Like, if I have Michael Jordan as my coach, but I don't give 110% when I show up to his workouts, I'm not going to get better because I'm not giving 110%. It's the same thing with this. It doesn't matter what course you have, what coach you have. If you're not fully committed, it's not going to work. And to save you time, I would advise you not to do it at all if you're not going to give it 100%. Do you feel like you'll give it 100% and 110% this time around, or do you feel like we'll try it for like a few months and then give up on it and then go to the next shiny object?
No, I will do it.
Why is that? Like, what's different this time around?
Because I want to like actually like leave my 9 to 5. I don't want to be stuck here anymore.
And remind me, why'd you want to leave your 9 to 5 again?
Because like for the future, I want to be able to like build a better life and not see it possible to like keep working like this, just working long hours. I'm tired. Like I don't have time to spend with my family. It's
Yeah,
just not. Yeah.
100%, man. 100%. And even going back on trying one thing and kind of giving it 50, 80%, and then giving up on it, and then going to the next shiny object. Just to give you my advice from what I've seen, like I've been in the game for a long time now. People, the people who are successful are the ones who stick to one thing for a long time, like at least a year before they think about, trying something else. Okay, Uh, the big mistake, like the biggest mistake people make that I see getting into business or entrepreneurship is they try one thing for a few months and they don't see the results as quick as they want, and they just drop it and give up and go to the next thing and then the next thing and the next thing. If you do that, you'll never get results. So I just wanted to like share that with you because from personal experience, from what I've seen, people who are successful stick to one thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then bam, I got your limiting belief pre-handled, all of it, right? Fix their mindset about all of it. But typically, when you go down the limiting belief route, you get people who. The whole point of doing this is like to make sure you don't get objections at the end because throughout the whole call, you fixed the person. I bring it up multiple times once I get that limiting belief. Like with you, if we continue that call, I'll bring it up when I'm future pacing you. I'll bring it up when I'm consequencing you. And what that does is like fixing you throughout the entire call instead of just like hitting it once and then it's going to come back during objection handling at the end. And now I'm going to have to work even harder to objection handle you. But the way objection handling works, you kind of have a timer. Like if you're not able to like fix who they are, the way they think within like 5-8 minutes, and it goes longer than that, then it's kind of cooked. They're like checked out, and they're not gonna. No matter how hard you try or whatever you say, it's kind of like it's not gonna fix them, to be honest. So that's why it's so important, like to pre-handle the objection to the point where it will either not come up at all and you close them, or it comes up, but it's much easier and quicker to solve the objection because throughout the whole call you've been fixing them, you've been solving the objection, like trying to solve it. So when you get to the end, it's much simpler if it does come up. It's like, hey, remember we've been talking about this? You mentioned this X, Y, and Z. It's coming up again, Isaac. And then you solve the objection again, and your chances of closing them is going to be much higher versus like, let's say you're a closer that never focused on the limiting belief the entire call, or you barely touched on it, and it comes up at the end. That's when you have like those long objection handling calls of you like going in circles, and then you're just pretty much cooked. It's gonna be very hard to close them. So that's why like pre-handling them, it's probably the most important part of the call, and the most common limiting beliefs you'll get is just like fear. For example, the most common one is like fear of getting scammed because they've tried something in the past and it didn't work, or they'll give you like some stupid answer of not having enough time, and then making them realize that we can make time. That's actually BS. We all have the same amount of hours, like every person, and if we're resourceful with our time, we can make more time for it. So like you'll get that, or you'll get I don't know where to start, which is also another dumb answer. So like another example of like the dumb answers they'll give you, because like if I don't know how to tie my shoes, I go and ask someone to learn how to tie my shoes. Like when we were kids, we go and ask our parents, or they teach us how to do it. Same thing with like literally anything else in life. When you don't know how to drive, you go and get someone that teaches you. When you don't know how to play basketball, you go and watch YouTube videos, and then you go try to shoot the ball on your own, and then eventually you find a friend or a coach that will help you, and just like step by step, you get people to help you and you improve. So whenever those come up, you like fix the person, fix their mindset, the way they think, And the whole point of it literally is like just fixing the person. When that's the whole point of the closing call, like how can I fix this person, which comes down to like how can I help this person. Once I fix the way they think, who they are, then I'll be able to help them, which will result in more closes for you and more money for you. Versus like your focus is not helping the person and you just want to take their money, you're less likely to close the person because they can feel it and like they can sense that. But that's usually how I go about the limiting belief. Like I stay in that pocket until I feel confident that I got something. Right? You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna, if I don't feel confident I got like good answers from them and I did like at least like fix the way they think a little bit, I don't feel confident to keep moving forward.